All right. What's going on, man? I'm here. I'm here. Everybody pile on in the room. Glad to have y'all tuning in. Out here in DC, live from DC, getting ready for the rally for reparations happening this Saturday. What's up, my good brother, Sir Major? The rally for reparations happening this Saturday. 1 day left, ladies and gentlemen. I hope all of you are going to be out here in DC. It's going to be a historic moment. Got my good brother Marcel here. He's going to be breaking down some great game. Did y'all see Roland taking shots at the reparations rally? He was taking shots today. I just retweeted that. He was like, y'all can go to that little rally out there in D.C. Saturday. But if you don't you vote for the Democrats, you ain't going to get shit. So he's still trying to fearmonger. Yeah, he's still trying to throw shots, mentioning the reparations rally by name. It has them shook because they know it's about to be popping. They know it's about to be popping, so they're trying to get their last fear-mongering in. So it is what it is. Everybody needs to be out here in D.C., Freedom Plaza, early in the morning, 11 a.m. Well, it ain't too early. Saturday early. It's going to be a phenomenal day. This is going to be history. I want to see everybody in the place. Everybody's here. Who's here now, you need to come on through. Man, so much we got to talk about what's going on with our brother Kyrie Irving. Man, they made him apologize. They made him go ahead and apologize. My dude had to go ahead and break down. Now I understand. I'm not even mad at the brother. There was so much pressure on him. I understand. I get it. I'm not mad at my brother Kyrie. I get it. I get it. They were using him as an example. They wanted to really make an example out of him by blowing this thing up bigger than what it was, trying to make him out something that he was not. That man didn't do anything anti-Semitic. All that man did was post an Amazon link, basically. That's all he did. Didn't put any context to it. We have to look at this, family, what they're doing to this brother. This came from the top. These corporate people in the NBA and these organizations and in the media, they all got together and said, hey, let's get on code and make an example out of him. And while we're doing that, we have to understand that these people use certain Black entertainers as proxies for all of us. You understand what I'm saying? Kyrie, what they do, they use people like him as proxies for all of us. Okay? This goes back to the buck breaking. You get the big, burly, strapping buck and then make an example out of him, tie him up and whip him good for some minor infraction and just really make an example out of him. And the message that's being sent is, look at this Negro. And let me tell y'all something, what's very important about this. What's very important is that the dominant white society, they know he didn't do anything wrong. They know he didn't. That's the sweet part of it. That's the sweet part of it. This is why they got to whip him the way they're whipping him. You see? This is why they got to break him, because they know he didn't do anything wrong. They know that. It's just like police killings. When they kill Black people, it's very important for them to kill innocent Black people, to really drive the knife in to get us in check. Notice whenever you see Black people get killed unjustly, it's always an innocent Black person. They don't kill Black criminals. They don't kill Black people in the process of doing a crime. You notice that? I pointed this out a long time ago. I peeped that. Whenever you see these unjust killings of a Black person getting shot in the back or something, it's a Black person who's not even committing a crime. And they get more support when they kill an innocent Black person, because part of the power of white supremacy, you get an innocent person who's Black, and then you can make him guilty with the I'm white and I say so narrative, which is a major component of white supremacy. You can flip the narrative. You can make an innocent person guilty. Same thing with Kyrie. They know he didn't do anything wrong. They know he wasn't even being malicious. He's exercising his First Amendment. And not even First Amendment. He didn't say anything. I want y'all to think about the ramifications of this. And this scares a lot of Black folks, because here's the thing. You could be doing something real innocently, and the dominant white society can just turn on you and say, hey, you just offended us. So you need to bow down, you need to break down, you need to give us money, we're going to fire you, we're going to punish you however we see fit. So they're trying to break his paper. They trying to make him pay off these groups. And that's a part of the buck breaking process. What he did was share an Amazon link. So what they started doing, they started getting all of these sportscaster Negroes, and they sent a memo out because all of these Negroes were buck dancing in unison. Let's call some names. Charles Barkley, which is not surprising. We knew Charles Barkley was the head buck in charge. Well, he should have got suspended. If it's up to me, you don't take that man money and then talk about his religion like that. I would suspend him. And then Shaquille O'Neal, come on, Shaq. Come on, Shaq. And I kind of like Shaq, but Shaq will hop on that coon train. Shaq was, yeah, he should have got suspended. Yeah, he shouldn't have said that. He real ignorant and stupid with that movie. And what's interesting about Shaq, somebody pointed this out, because Shaq owns some independent movie theaters. And one of Shaq's movie theaters, from what I understand, they actually played that movie. They actually played the movie. I think the guys who made the movie rented out one of Shaq's joints and actually played the movie. So Shaq, he better hope they don't double back around to that. Then what's the other guy's name? Oh, he was Shannon Sharp. That's his name. Because I don't watch these Sports Center shows. I don't watch these shows because, again, I already know the plantation dynamic with these guys. So I don't watch these shows, and I don't really watch sports like that. But Shannon Sharp, he was bucking his eyes. Skip. Now listen, here, Skip. Uh, uh, Kyrie ignorant. Why he gonna say all that? Skip. How he gonna say all that? Skip. I agree. They let Shannon do the dirty work, and Skip just sit there and nod his head in agreement. Skip. Skip. How he gonna say something like that? That ignorant as hell, Skip. Wait, Skip. Stop it. You big burly bucks. Oh, you Negroes are a horrible example to black males out here. Boy, the level of buck dancing, it's like a buck dancing contest. They went and got some dude, who's the other guy? They got him out of retirement to buck his eyes. Some dude, what was the guy's name? I forgot his name. They got some player, he's retired, and they start putting the camera in his face. Well, Kyrie shouldn't be saying all that now. I don't know. Now he need to do better. Leave them peoples alone now. So it's been a buck dancing contest, family. It's been insane. And our brother Kyrie tried to stand on the square, but I get it. My man had to say, "Hey, look, I issue an apology to anybody I hurt. Whoop de whoop." People unjustly thought, I'm glad he stayed on the thing where he's not anti-Semitic, which he isn't. And what's interesting? Hell must have frozen over. Jason Whitlock actually said something that I agree with. The person who ain't cooning in this situation was Jason Whitlock. Surprisingly, hell has frozen over. I agree with Jason damn Whitlock. Jason Whitlock was like, hey, while everybody's going at Kyrie, how come nobody's going at Jeff Bezos? Which I've been saying. Jeff Bezos, it's on his platform. It's on Amazon. How come? Why? This is disingenuous going after Kyrie, and you have Jeff Bezos sitting right there, which I agree 100%. See, this is anti-black racism. They're jumping on this dog piling thing to get us in place. Now, in speaking of the get us in place mindset, an Israeli ambassador to the UN, what's his name? Let me find that tweet. Hold on, let me show y'all the tweet of what this guy said. Don't tell me this ain't some plantation talk. Let me put it in the Jumbotron. Hold on. Let me put this in the Jumbotron if I can find it real quick right here. Okay, hold on. Right here, let me put this up. All right, this in the Jumbotron. This is Ambassador Gilad Erdan. He said, the Nets are showing no tolerance for hate. We can't pick and choose when we want to stand against injustice. Kyrie hopped on the trend of being anti-Semitic and was put in his place quickly. I hope he opened his eyes beyond the conspiracy theories he spreads and can educate himself. What? He was put in his place? The fuck this dude talking about? Marinate with that for a minute. Kyrie was put in his place? What's his place? What's our place? What do you mean put in his place? What the hell is our place? This is plantation talk. Black folks, stand up against this type of stuff. These people are trying to make us bow down and submit. Put in your place? What kind of talk is that? They damn sure didn't put Bezos in his place, and he's the one who's selling and profiting off of this movie. Nobody's saying anything to Jeff Bezos. Not only are they not saying anything to Jeff Bezos, who's profiting off the movie. Let's reiterate that. And the movie is popular now. The movie is like number one. The book about the movie is number one. Jeff Bezos' company is making money off that movie. Kyrie is not profiting off that. Kyrie didn't spread any theories. But here's the thing. Not only is Bezos profiting and nobody's saying anything, do y'all know that the NBA, they're trying to get a streaming deal right now? And they are partially in negotiations, I think, with Amazon. They're in, I think they're in negotiations now with Amazon to have some streaming service going on. They got $1 billion streaming deal that they're trying to get popping with either Amazon or Apple TV. So they're in negotiations with Jeff Bezos now. So this movie can't be that damn bad if you guys are cool with Bezos selling it and you're trying to do billions of dollars worth of business with this guy. You're going to skip over all that but attack the black person. We better understand anti-black racism when we see it, and we better understand that this could happen to you, family. Always be prepared for this type of stuff under the system of white supremacy. This is why we have to be codified. See, people can pull stuff like this when they have a code among each other. And all the people in the dominant society are on code about this. You don't see any white people standing up for Kyrie right now, knowing he didn't do anything wrong. He did nothing wrong. You see? They got a code and we don't. The people that they've been pushing out in the media to go after Kyrie and talk about him are the buck dancing, butter biscuit eating Negroes. And why don't we have a code? Because we don't have an economic base. We have to incentivize people to stay on code. Codification is a must. That's why we have to be together on the same page, on the same accord, and vibe with each other and understand that we have to be in the mindset of empowering each other when we come among each other. That's one of the reasons why we're having the rally for reparations this weekend, so we can be around like-minded people so that the code can start formulating. When you're around like-minded people, that's when you start formulating a code, ladies and gentlemen. And I mean like-minded people who have an agenda, not just be around niggas. You see, when you just around niggas just to be around them and there's no agenda, there's not going to be a code. And then what happens is everybody gets off code. That's what happens when cats go to dice games and little gambling spots, and then all of a sudden people start getting shot. I'm not going to even go into that whole narrative again. This is why codification is very important. Okay, let's get some people in here. Let's get Richie. We're gonna get Richie, and then we get Judea in here. Richie, what's up, man?
What's up, Tariq?
What's up, Richie?
How you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind, Rich? Where you from, by the way?
Philadelphia.
There you go. And you sound like you got a very Jeffrey Dahmerish vibe, but what's on your mind, man?
I just have some questions about like how you can bash pretty much any group and nothing happens to you. And Kyrie.
Who bash? Who? Who bash? Who bash who?
I'm just saying in general.
Who did Kyrie bash?
He bashed Jewish people.
No, he didn't.
He didn't? I mean,
he didn't.
But that they're portraying
no, he
it
didn't.
as, and that's
what did he say? What What did he say to bash them?
All right, it's not even what I wanted to say.
Okay,
Was
so you
that
just lied. So you just
I
lied.
didn't.
So you just lied. This is I'm white and I say so. This is how white supremacy works. It's all about I'm white and I say so. Ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing white supremacy on display. I'm white and I say so. Well, explain yourself. I can't, but I'm white and I say so. You see what the problem is, Rich? That's the problem. Rich, you okay over there? Rich, did you drop your phone in a vat of mayonnaise? Rich, turn your microphone on. I didn't mute you. Okay, I think the meth pipe might have burned his phone. Let me get him off here. He just pulled some I'm white and I say so talk. Judea, hop on, man. Turn your microphone on. All right, Judea, where you at, man? Okay. Let's get some more people in here. Come on, man. Don't raise your hand if you're not ready. I think Judea, let me get you out of here. Your thing just might be broken. Hold on, remove. Okay, let's get we got quite a few people in here. Let's get Kelsey in here. Uh, let's get Kelsey in here. Brother Kelsey, you all right?
Oh, Flex, what's up, man?
What's the matter? Are you working at the ER right now? What's going on in the
Oh,
background?
yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's my wife. She's actually watching a medical show, but
All right, bro. Y'all got okay. You and your wife, y'all got to call back, brother. Y'all got shit going on here. Lord, brother, come on, you're messing up the flow, brother. Shout out to you and your queen, but everybody got to be on point here. All right, let's get Infinite. I don't know what your last name is. Infinite, hop on, man. Hop on, Infinite. Infinite. I'm good, Infinite. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I just wanted to say a few things, and I agree with you 100%. For one, with Whitlock, with Coonlock, better yet.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
bad thing about him is he's right on this in this instance, right? But the problem is we know he's not saying it. I think the other guy is trying to speak too.
Okay.
Thank you for calling Wings Line Solutions. Michael, ID number 366316. Trigger your answer.
Hold
It's
on.
that other guy.
Hold on, brother. This is Somalian dude. Brother, are you taking Uber Eats orders live, brother? You can't take Uber Eats orders while you're on live, brother. Brother, you all right?
سلام طيب المقدم ترجع معي تقرينا شمين بكي البحر سلام.
No, I don't want to get a 3-piece chicken dinner from Popeyes.
يا
I don't know what you're saying.
أسمركي بإذنة تراي قباليو سبيكر عيتت فيها مالتي نعرفين إن عاقد تراي سميع
No,
مسمار
I don't.
حمزة الله محاولة.
I don't want buffalo wings. No, brother. Are you sure you're calling the right people? Brother, are you okay? Brother, are you okay? I don't know what your name is. Ishtarbash, brother. Ishtarbash, are you all right, brother? Are you on 2 phones? Ishtarbash. Brother, what's going on with your phone, man? Are you trying to talk to me or multiple people? What are you trying to do?
Lost my Visa card 3 days ago. I called to report it, but there was some misunderstanding on the line. We didn't really finish the call properly. And I saw through my online banking that it was used for a payment yesterday. I
This
tried
dude
to
is calling. He's calling the Visa
I'm
office.
calling again to stop it or cancel it
Okay.
and to issue reissue it with another.
I think we got an illegal immigrant. He's trying to finesse his way in the country or something. Listen. Oh, well, I think we might have some intel. I think he's trying to finesse. Hold on. He's trying to finesse a green card, guys. I'm ear hustling. Let's ear hustle. I don't know if he knows he's on. Hey, bro.
سوازي نسخي زي قبل كده ونسخي زي قبل كده تبع كارس تخفريك تطلعي ملا نيرو مالك مالك.
What did he say? He said, how much does camel fur cost to get out your clothes? Okay, anyway, let me get him out of here. This dude is doing the most. He's on another call trying to get his green card. All right. Y'all don't call up when you got other phone calls going on. Damn. Let me get some sisters up in here. This lovely sister, well, it might be a fake account. Brianna, hop on, Bri. This might be Djibouti. Hey, dear, how are
Hey,
you?
I'm fine. I just want to say, like, this whole thing is just disgusting. Like, I thought Kyrie wasn't gonna fold. I also thought that he didn't pay the Jewish community that $500K, but now I'm thinking he did. And another thing, just for these like celebrities and athletes, like they're nobody to look up to for us. Like, what does this say for the rest of Black America?
This says that we got to get on code. This says we got to get codified and stop playing. So when these other groups decide to target us for whatever reason and make up a narrative, they can't just smack us around like this. And they get Black folks who are high paid employees and make examples out of them to get everybody else in line. This is why us being codified is so very important. What city you in, Brianna?
I'm in Chicago.
There you go. This your picture on here?
Yeah.
Well, how come you only got 5 followers? How
Well,
come you ain't got
because I only made a Twitter like for sneakers and it's like to resale, but then I know you get on here and do your spaces, so I'm like, oh, let me join. Let me talk to Tariq for the first time. So that's why.
Yeah.
But I have an Instagram too that I follow you on, and
Oh,
Facebook.
cool. Oh, cool. There you go. All right, beloved. Thank you so
All
much,
right.
dear. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's get some more folks in here to chop it up. And some of y'all ladies, we want to see you out here in DC this Saturday. All right, let's get let me see. Let's get brother Ronald in here. Let's get Mr. Ronald in here. Hop in, Ronald. What's going on, brother Ronald?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, fam. What's going on with you?
I feel like, was Kanye not right?
Well, see, the thing with Kanye was so non-codified. Kanye deliberately said some real reckless shit that couldn't be defended.
Right.
You know, you when you say I'm gonna go DEFCON 3 on the Jews, now that you can't defend that.
But I'm saying, okay, let's move past that and let's talk about the rest of the things he said. Was the rest of the
No, when you say no, because when you say some real reckless shit, it ain't the rest of it. Everything else becomes kind of nullified. When you say something reckless, you can't sit here and say, okay, we're gonna pick and choose this and that and that. So the bad thing with Kanye, because Kanye was so reckless, they used the one big nigga theory to use that momentum to go after Kyrie. They're like, we already got Kanye. Let's use this momentum to go after another high profile Negro. And Kyrie got caught in the shrapnel because of the Kanye thing. So that's how the white supremacists.
So even if Kanye didn't say that, if Kyrie posted this link, you don't think they would have went after him?
No, they would not have done anything. The fact that they used Kanye to try to make a Black person the face of anti-Semitism. So what they do normally when a Black person is accused of anti-Semitism, they have to keep dragging in Minister Farrakhan, and they've been doing that for 40 damn years. So that gets kind of tired. So they got to bring in some new meat. So when they talk about anti-Semitism, they have to bring in a number of Black people to use as examples. Nick Cannon, Kanye, now Kyrie. So now once they labeled somebody anti-Semitic, they're going to bring them up forever. They're going to bring up right now. If you look at Twitter,
right? So that's kind of proving my point that no matter what he did, they were still going to go after him.
They weren't.
No. It's not just because of Kanye, because they went after Deshaun Jackson. They went after Oprah.
They weren't.
All these different people that they have labeled anti-Semitic. Ice Cube, based off the things that they say.
They were not going to go after him like this if Kanye didn't have the momentum going already. They just were not. They were not going to do it. The only reason they were able to go after him the way they're going,
Deshaun Jackson with the same momentum.
That's
That's
why.
the NFL
Why do you think they keep tying Kanye's name in with this?
because he's speaking the most.
So they're tying Kanye's name in with it because Kanye got the momentum going.
But
Okay.
even my point is that even if Kanye said nothing, if entertainer go out and say anything, they're gonna jump on him because it's a multitude of entertainers that they have jumped on for saying this. So I'm saying
They okay.
us as a black people, we
Okay. They weren't going to go after Kyrie if it weren't for because I'm not going to talk in circles with the damn dude. Okay. The only reason they're coming at Kyrie with this bogus bullshit, it's too bogus for them to come at Kyrie on a standalone level. Okay. They know that this claim is bogus. All he did was post a link. He didn't say anything. He didn't say the movie was good, bad, he agreed or disagreed. He didn't say anything. The only reason they were able to come at that man the way they're coming at him is because the momentum was already set by Kanye. That's the only reason. And deep down, you guys know that. Amizi, hop on, bro.
Tariq, was good, man?
I'm good. What's up, man?
Just a quick question for you, bro. Like how you remember Peter Liang and how like the Asian community backed him up. Don't you think we should like kind of like back up Kanye, even though he's kind of ridiculous in some of the stuff he does?
Kanye messed up with all of the White Lives Matter, hanging with Candace Owens, denigrating George Floyd. So even if we got behind Kanye, there's too much skepticism behind Kanye, and I want to support as much as possible because I don't want to see no black man get dumped on. But Kanye has to really make amends with black society. That's why so many people are turned off by him because they saw that Kanye will throw us under the damn bus if he can get in good with white folks. So that's why we're not so gung ho about jumping up with the cape for Kanye. You understand what I'm saying? But again, I don't want to see anybody attack the brother at all. Let me get this lovely sister in here, Miss Chris. Hop in, Miss Chris.
Hey, Tariq.
Hey, dear, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. How's everything in Atlanta?
It's good. It's good. It's going good. Oh,
Now, how
look.
come you're not going?
I,
How come you should be up here in DC Saturday?
I
I know
know
you.
you asked me that the last time. Remember, I said I can't make it. Unfortunately, I would love to, but I can't make it. But I will be there in spirit with you guys, of course.
You getting flued out to Memphis somewhere? You already getting flued. Your sugar daddy, you getting flued out by your sugar daddy.
Not
Tell
the
your sugar
sugar
daddy to come on.
daddy. Oh
Tell
my
Percy,
God.
Tell Percy Earl to come on through to the
Why
March.
you do? Why?
Tell Percy Earl Sweetwater to trick off a little
Stop
plane ticket.
it.
No, no. What's going on? What's happening with you, dear? What's happening?
Well, two things. Like I was, seeing some tweets and stuff like that about, boycotting NBA, which I think, that was well. This was before the apology too. When we
Yeah.
saw that, he posted the apology, which I was all for. Before all that, but also I came across brother Marcel's um tweet about watching the Hebrews to Negro movie or
Yeah.
whatever on Amazon. So that prompted me to go on Amazon and check it out. And see, because I was like, let me check it out myself too. So it's not available. So
Mhm.
it's on there. The description's on there, but you can't do anything with it. They have the audio book, and
Yeah.
maybe I tried looking again. I don't know if anybody else has tried to search for it on Amazon, or I googled it. But yeah, they have the audio book and the
Yeah.
regular book, but
Yeah. You should be able to.
it's
You should.
unavailable.
Yeah. You should be able to stream it. You should be able to watch the stream. I tried to watch. I saw like about 10 minutes of it, and the movie is real long. It's like 3 hours, and just the technical aspect of it. I wasn't too fond of the technical aspect because basically they were showing a bunch of promotional stuff before they just got right into the gist of what the movie was about. It's kind of up in the air. I'm not trying to denigrate it. I mean, people can watch and judge for yourself. Just It was just kind of taking too long to get to the point for me. So I only got through like 10 minutes of it. But again, a lot of folks who are sitting here saying that Kyrie is anti-Semitic for posting the link of the movie, nobody can really say what exactly is anti-Semitic. And one thing I keep seeing people say, and this is an interesting take, when they say, well, black people said that they're the real Jews and all of that. So the question is, and we have to keep asking this question, anytime black people claim a Hebrew lineage, all of a sudden, black people are told, well, that's anti-Semitic because you ain't no damn Jew. Now, what's that about? Because isn't that a form of bigotry, denying a person's lineage or ethnicity or religious belief or whatever based on race? Telling a person that they're not a part of a distinct group based on their race, isn't that a form of bigotry? Because that's what they say in anti-Semitism is, saying that a person isn't Semitic based on their religion or whatever, based on their race. But they do it to black people all the time. We have to, and family, codification. You got to get into the question mode, as our brother Neely Fuller said. See, I stay in the question mode when it comes to this conversation. And I ask people all the time, and you watch some of the answers. Ask people, and ask this question on Twitter often when people start talking about anti-Semitism with black people, because we've done nothing to systematically harm any group, because we don't have the power to do it if we wanted to. But ask people this, family. If black people identify with Hebrew heritage or lineage or religion or whatever, is that anti-Semitic? Ask that. Because that seems like that's what it is. Black people have been ousted by people in the dominant white society from claiming any Jewish Hebrew heritage. This is what it seems like, right? When a black person says, hey, I identify as Jewish, Hebrew, all of a sudden that black person is kind of labeled anti-Semitic to a certain degree. And we have to ask questions. Are there black Jewish people? Let's ask questions. Are there black people who are Jewish? That's a question. Now, what's the answer? The answer is yes. There are black people who are Jewish. This is a fact. This is a historic fact and a scientific fact. They have African tribes right now living over there in East Africa right now who are Jewish. They got Jewish tribes in Zimbabwe and South Africa right now. I'm talking history. I'm talking science right now. This is not my opinion. You have a tribe over there called the Limba tribe. There's a tribe over there, Zimbabwe, South Africa, called the Limba tribe. They did DNA testing on this tribe. Their lineage goes back to like King Solomon, I think. Their lineage goes back to Judea. It goes down near to southern Israel, I think. They did DNA testing on these people. You guys can Google this. They did DNA testing on this South African tribe, and their lineage and DNA goes to Israel. It can be traced to Israel. And it coincides with their oral tradition that they came from the area of Israel and migrated into Africa. This is a part of their oral tradition. And their oral tradition was they prayed at a certain time. They did not eat pork. They did not eat the hippo meat, which a hippo is a pig, by the way, guys. The hippo comes from the pig family. So all of the tenets of Judaism, this African tribe that has been around for years and for centuries, it all coincides with the Jewish religion, Jewish ethnicity. This is a fact. So when people start saying that a black person is anti-Semitic because they are claiming a Jewish heritage, a black person scientifically is not wrong about that. Certain black people, there are black people who are Jewish. We have to speak on it in terms like that. We have to understand, and I always bring it from a historic context, not no opinion thing. History is history. And I don't throw my opinion in it. I just throw history out there. So we have to start bringing things and presenting these things in a codified way from a historic perspective. You dig? And not get into a whole bunch of theatrics and all of this stuff. Always keep it on a history level. When you start saying stuff like, well, you know what? I'm gonna tell this history, but before I do, I'm about to go DEFCON 3 on that's where you mess up. And you see, you can't justify that. You can't defend that, guys. I see guys want to, well, Kanye said that. Let's look past that. No, you've already, dude. You can't unspill a jar of milk. You can try to clean it up. You've already spilled the milk, man. You've already jumped out the window. Now they got you. You've already checkmated yourself. You see? We got to understand strategy out here. Well, we got 1,000 people in here. We're in here heavy. Let's get some more people in here. I see y'all down here. What's up, brother Adonis, our good brother? Juicy Genius, NYCT, D Tubman, Tupac. Let me get my brother Sir Major in here. Let's get Sir Major to chop it up.
Hey, brother Tariq, what's up?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind, sir?
A couple points. I want to hit on three things really quickly. So I was in the space earlier tonight. Shout outs to Re-Up and Marcel for the assist. It was Jewish folks, and it was clickbait title. I go in there and I set the bomb off. They didn't like it. I asked one question. I said, "What role did the Jewish community play in slavery?" And I see you all did more than just financing ships. The room went in chaos. They got upset. They told us their role was very little. So now they're trying to minimize the impacts and the effects of slavery and the role that they contributed. The other thing is that they said we basically should get over it because they gave us SNCC, they gave us a SCLC, and they gave us NAACP. The last point I wanted to talk about was the Jewish community has the ADL. What do black folks got? What organization do we have that's going to fight back in the most zealous way to hold white racist card carrier members accountable?
Yeah, good point, man. Yeah, and the ADL, you know how that got started because of a case called it was a Jewish dude named Leo Frank. This dude named Leo Frank was accused of killing a little white girl down in, I want to say, in Georgia, and Leo Frank tried to pin it on a black man. Did y'all know that? It was a black man that Leo Frank tried to pin the murder on. And the white people down there, they said, okay, now this is a finesse. This nigga didn't kill nobody. It was you. And they ended up lynching Leo Frank. And that's when the ADL was formed. The white Jewish community was like, hey, we we need to form an organization to stop this so we can all get on code. Well, that's when the ADL was formed. When Leo Frank was lynched because he tried to pin a murder on a black man and it didn't work. You see? Because most of the dominant white society at the time, and they still do now, they could just pin bogus crimes on black people. That's a pastime. That's a favorite pastime in white supremacist culture, pinning crimes on black people that we didn't do. You know, that was very popular, especially in the 90s. I talked about that before. These white dudes would go kill their wives and kill their kids. White women kill their kids and then start blaming black folks. That's been a big pastime. Remember Susan Smith drowned her kids and then said some Negro came and stole her car. She got carjacked and a Negro killed her kids and she was doing all that fake crying. And a white man up there in Boston killed his wife and said it was some black dudes who did it and they were Gatling brothers up in Boston. Even in the Jeffrey Dahmer story, if you watch the movie, the brother who killed Jeffrey Dahmer, he killed this other white supremacist who killed his wife and then lied and said a black man did it. You did. So that was a thing. These people commit these murders and then blame it on black people. Even the OJ thing, that was part of that whole narrative. They were blaming OJ for a crime he didn't do. I want y'all to understand OJ did not commit that crime. OJ didn't murder nobody. But the dominant society, see, they all get on code, and the name of the game is to get on code and to falsely accuse black people of something. That's a power thing. Even if you're innocent, we have the power to make you guilty. And that's why the OJ case was so pivotal, because it didn't work. It backfired. It backfired. They didn't get a chance to throw OJ under the bus. They didn't get a chance to use the I'm white and I say so narrative. That's why they were so distraught over that case. That's why that case was so important for the system of white supremacy. And that's why they had to eventually throw OJ in jail later on for stealing his own stuff. That's the only time somebody did damn near, what, a decade in prison? They put OJ in prison for stealing his own stuff. You ain't never seen that. They had to make an example out of him because he got out of that case where they tried to frame him. So they had to frame him on something else. Even when they locked him up for stealing his own stuff. Remember, it was white people in there with recordings. They set him up from top to bottom. It was a complete setup. You see, that's how they operate. But let me get some more calls in here. And yeah, and what Sir Major was saying was very interesting. There was a lady, a Jewish white woman who was on Twitter, and she took her tweet down because we were hitting her with so many facts. This whole slavery denial, that's a major thing. A lot of people in the dominant society got this thing where they want to deny their role in slavery. They try to minimize it, and they minimize it to the point where they start lying. And this woman was like, yeah, there was a couple of Jewish people in the slave trade, not that many. And the ones who were, they didn't even have that many slaves, and they didn't even have plantations. I was like, what? Huh? Like, ma'am, where did you get that lie? What kind of lie is that? Man, you had Judah P. Benjamin down there in Louisiana. He was a Jewish slave owner. That man was in New Orleans. He had a huge plantation and 140 damn slaves. What are you talking about? And he was second in command in the Confederacy. He was the Confederate vice president. When we started hitting people with facts, I mean, this ain't my opinion. I'm just, ma'am, you said some shit that just wasn't true. That was emphatically not true. And let's not even get into the Caribbean and Caracol and some of these Caribbean islands. You had whole plantation systems run by Jewish slave owners. These are facts, man. This is not my opinion. This is not anti anything. This is historic fact. You dig? So we don't want people getting into that thing where they can just lie, and if we start telling the truth, they'll, oh, you're anti-Semitic for telling the truth. Then we're not going to get into that. That's why I just keep things in a historic standpoint. I don't give my opinion. I don't say I'm about to go DEFCON 3, because that's where you mess up. That's where Kanye messed up. That's why he can't be defended. They can't defend that stuff, man. The minute you say I'm about to go DEFCON 3 on the Jews, you can't defend. You can't defend that, and that nullifies everything. If you just keep whatever you're saying in a historic perspective, you can defend history. History is history. You can defend history. Yeah. Let me get a couple of more people on here, because we are in here. We are in here heavy. And don't forget, family, if you guys can go to rallyforreparations.com and hit that donation link, that would be phenomenal, because we got the rally happening in a couple of days. And we need all hands on deck, ladies and gentlemen. Let me do this. Let me just put this in the Jumbotron. Let me put the flyer in the Jumbotron while I'm talking, because I want to see everybody in the place this Saturday. Let's get let me see. Let's get KD. Let's get KD in here. Let's get KD. What's up, KD? KD? All right. We're not playing this game where your microphone ain't working. Oh yeah, by the way, out here in DC, we want to, at the rally, it's going to be a lot of good networking out here. We would love to have some brothers and sisters out here in DC and the DMV area who are lawyers, who can come out here and network with the people, because that's another thing we need. We need to get brothers and sisters. We need to get a new crop of the Johnny Cochrans. Speaking of OJ, We need a new crop of the Johnny Cochrans out here. We need to start getting lawyers, black lawyers, who are down with the grassroots so that we can get behind you and support you so that you can do things for the community. We have legal issues. We need brothers and sisters who are in the legal profession who are on top of it. We shouldn't have to have a Johnny Cochran every 30 years. We need a new Johnny Cochran style lawyer. We do not have that. What we got is Crump. And I'm not going to beat up on Benjamin Crump. I'm not going to beat up on him. But damn, we need a Johnny Cochran out here, family. We need a whole new crop of black lawyers who the grassroots can support, who we can make sure you're good. Yeah, we want to make sure you're papered up. We need a new crop of the Johnny Cochrans. If we have lawyers out here in the DC area, we need you to fall through. LA lawyers, y'all need to be hollering. We need a lot of black lawyers on deck in LA. Where are my LA people? LA lawyers, holler at me if you're in Los Angeles, because there's a lot of stuff going on in LA that we need black lawyers for. With all the stuff that's going on, where they try to redistrict black people out of these zones, we need black lawyers on deck. With all of this stuff, notice the stuff that's going on in LA with these anti-black white Hispanics in the city council positions. You don't see no black lawyers stepping up here filing anything. If we had Johnny Cochran would have had these people up out of here last week. If Johnny Cochran was around, he would have known what to file, who to file stuff with. People like that. Johnny Cochran's team would have got them the hell on up out of there. We don't have nothing like that in LA, man. We got these people still not getting off the city council. We don't have no black lawyers out here helping us run some plays on what we need to do from a legal standpoint. You dig? So we need to network with black lawyers in places like LA and others. Y'all need to holler at me on my black lawyers in LA. Let me get excuse me. Let's get raise your hand if you want to get on, guys, because it's a lot of y'all in here. Raise your hand if you want to get on. And I'm having a good time in DC. Y'all know I eat at a place called Oohs and Ahs out here in DC. Very good. Very good food out at Oohs and Ahs out here in DC. All my DC people know where that is. I tried to go to, I think, Henry's, which was kind of down the street, and then they just closed way before they were supposed to close. They're supposed to close at 6. I went there at 5. They had a sign on the door. No, I went there at 5:15. They had a sign on the door, like, due to unexpected circumstances, we had to close early. I went in there. We closed, baby. Damn. Come on, man. I'll get that shit together. Get me some chicken wings with the mambo sauce. So I went to Oohs and Ahs, and Oohs and Ahs food, very, very good. If you come out here, go to Oohs and Ahs. I don't know these neighborhoods. I don't know the exact neighborhood it's in. It's in the hood, but it's cool. The whole block smell like weed. I don't know what neighborhood it's in, but the whole block, literally the whole block smell like weed. And I didn't see nobody smoking. It just smelled like weed. DC is a very interesting place. And y'all have very intelligent homeless people out here. The homeless people out here are very intelligent. It's real weird. It's real, real weird. I was walking down the street and I saw this homeless brother. And normally in places like LA, you see a homeless person, they'll say, "Hey, brother, give me $1. I'll wash your windows, brother. I clean your car for you, brother. I pump your gas." You see a homeless person in DC, they were like, "Hey, brother, give me $20. I'll do your taxes. I'm a licensed CPA." I'm like, "Nigga, what? Okay, all right. Damn, y'all got some thorough homeless people out here." Damn, brother. All right. Like, won't you let me give me something to drink, man? I'm an accountant. I can get you a PPP loan. Just give me some wild hours rolls, and I get you a loan. Like, damn, nigga. Let's get this sister here, Isla. Let's get Isla here. Isla, hop on. What's up, Isla?
Can you hear me okay? I'm on the road. So don't make a puppet out of me if I go out now.
I'm not. Now, where the hell are you going this time of night?
I am headed to D.C.
Oh, cool, cool. Where you driving from?
From Florida. I live in Florida now, so I'm headed there. I've got like 12 hours left.
Oh, damn. How come you just didn't get on the plane, dear?
Those plane tickets were just too high. So
how much is gas? Shit.
I don't know. I'll catch that on the back end. I ain't paying for gas.
Now who's driving with you? Who's with you?
I am by myself right now.
Oh, damn. I don't like the sisters being on the road by themselves.
Yeah, okay. I know. But my daddy raised me to eat these highways up, so I'm headed that way.
Lord.
But I wanted to. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead, dear. Go ahead.
No, I wanted to mention about the Jews owning slaves. I am a descendant of a Jewish master, so to speak, or whatever, on a plantation. My great-great-grandmother, her name was Olivia, and she was actually named by his wife, apparently, who was Jewish, and I guess that's a Jewish name or a common name. And I've posted her photo a couple of times. But anyway, my family was owned by Jews, and we're from Louisiana. It was in Marksville, Louisiana, where we descended from. But anyway, I just wanted to make that point that yes, indeed, they own slaves.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And in Louisiana, my understanding is that they owned plenty of slaves down there, and they were like German Jews. But anyway, I just wanted to add that part to it and just tell everybody hello. I love everybody. I can't wait to meet some of the people that I have met on Twitter. And thank you so much for having this for us.
Thank you so much, beloved. We can't wait to see you, dear.
Okay.
She's out here. She's going to get chose up. Thank you, dear. She's cute, too. Y'all make a love connection. Y'all get with that sister, and one of y'all good brothers fly her back and have her car sent so she ain't got to drive 12 hours. Damn. But yeah, it's going to be phenomenal Saturday. It's going to be phenomenal this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. The event is going to be incredible. All right, let's get it. Y'all raise your hand. Let me see who's in here. Raise your hand. Everybody raise your hand. We are in here. I cannot wait for the event. Marcel, you got your speech ready, brother? What's up, Wartalk? Wartalk, you coming through? Shout out to my PC guy. That's my computer guy. I see Wartalk's down there. Wartalk, you need to be on through here. D Tubman, you need to be on through here. Yeah. But it's going to be very interesting. And we got real tight security. We got real tight security. The security is very thorough. We're going to have a meeting with them tomorrow to go over some logistics stuff. But yeah, the security is going to be real tight. Let's get Gregory. Let's get Brother Gregory in here. Gregory, hop on, bro. What's up, Greg? All right, Greg, want to turn that microphone on, brother? While we're waiting on Greg, I've seen some people talk about boycotting the NBA. I'm down with that. Well, I don't watch it anyway. But can you guys be disciplined enough to boycott? Because I'm, the way they're doing these brothers, I don't feel that. I don't respect it. I don't like the way they're throwing black folks under the bus because they're using Kyrie as a proxy for black people. And I don't like this whole slave owner nonsense where you got to put a black person in their place. You dig? Black folks got to bow down and all of that bullshit. No, I'm cool. I don't want to support no nonsense like that. They got to run that joint like a big, huge plantation. I'm cool, man. I am cool. Let's get elite football in here because I don't know what Greg is doing.
Here I am.
Elite football. Who's talking?
Brother Gregory.
Okay, what's up, Greg? What's on your mind, man?
Oh, man, here in Chicago, man, while they busy talking about this in a city that's on fire with youth violence and the same type of negative inner city climate that is just nobody's crying, nobody is sad, There's no commercials. There's no stoppage of work. There's no whatsoever. But it's anti-black, and I just want to commend you, brother, for saying something earlier about history, because that best rewards our research. History best rewards our research. And when we, as you said, you asking the questions, not being on the defense, but offensively,
Right.
posing the questions, because that's why this whole thing about critical race truth is so valuable. And I'll just say this in closing, that um, one of the things that I'm seeing here is beyond just um, publicly lynching the both brothers. Now, whether we agree or disagree with people antics or they style, or and even some of the stuff that might be off the cuff, but the real lesson in this whole piece, man, is apologizing, for telling the truth. And they are so bent on this whole, and it's like we know that anti-Semitism is a whole different thing than somebody being prejudiced or somebody being biased or someone taking a different perspective or position. But it's really a playbook is being exposed. How will we really use the momentum from this to really not have a discussion per se, and then this goes away? Because this is the big one. This is, to me,
I gotta land your plane, brother. Had to land your plane. We gotta wrap it up. Shout out to that brother. That's one of them long-winded brothers. That's one of them old school players right there. That brother sound like a funeral home director. One of them long-winded brothers who got to explain how he made the body up. Hello, I've really encompassed the look of your loved one to give them an endeavor of luxury, whereas they will proceed to the otherly world. Um, I've made special precautions to make up the face and the body. I put on a suit with a tie that is conducive to the skin tone that would look more natural. I used a synthetic lace front and glued it to the scalp of your loved one. I thought this particular lace front would give your loved one a certain level of dignity as they transition to Jesus Christ land. Also, what I'm going to do is put some acrylics, as you requested as per your email, on your loved one's fingers. And I took precautions to put the words, as you requested, whoop, there it is, on the fingernails, because that was your loved one's favorite song. But everything is possible in the word of Christ. Yeah, he's one of them long-winded brothers. But yeah, he just kind of go on and on and on. But shout out to that brother. Good brother. Good brother. Shout out to him. Good brother. Shout out to him. Okay. Let me get a couple more people before we get out of here. Let me get a couple more. Let me get this girl in here. What's up, shy girl? What's up, shy girl? How are you, dear? Shy girl?
Oh, hi.
What's up, dear? How are you?
I'm good. Hey, Rick, I just wanted to say the video that you tweeted of Rolling tonight had me rolling. Like, he is just hilarious at this point and ridiculous.
I know, ain't he? He's so damn silly. Oh, he's hating. And they're so mad at me for having this rally because they know it's going to be a big turnout, and they know that we're going to show up demanding tangibles. We're showing up saying, hey, we want something for our damn vote. And the midterms are a couple of days away. So they're so mad at me right now. They're so pissed because they've been trying to sell this no man's package, this all lives matter package to us, and we're just not buying it. And the Democrats, their numbers are already down. The momentum for them is already down, so they think this is going to be like a nail in the coffin. So they've been really attacking me heavy. You dig? So you're rolling. Y'all look out for Roland, guys. Y'all look out for a big Lane Bryant dashiki in the crowd. Roland might come up there and try to, you know, throw something at the stage. He might throw some chicken bones at the stage. Go to hell. So y'all look out for Roland, big ass. Look out for 4X kente cloth skirt, whatever that nigga be wearing. Look out for a big no neck nigga dressed like Queen Latifah. Just watch out for him and let us know what you see. Let's get some other people in here. Let's get I don't know what your name is. Um, I don't know. You got a real strange name. Dat something. Hop on, ma'am.
Yes, hi, my name is Nicole Perryman, and I'm calling from Muskogee Creek Nation.
There you go. How are you, dear?
Oh, man, it's hard out here. You know, the Afro Natives are still, disenrolled. We recently had a protest at the Bureau of Indian Affairs for Muskogee Creek Nation. So we did that on October the 28th. So, we're still trying to do what we can to get our citizenship back.
Yeah. Yeah, those red natives, boy, they did this with all of the damn tribes, just kicked out all of the black people and let these 5 Indian white people start running stuff who ain't even real natives.
That's true.
So it's so much funny style stuff going on with them. So when people start talking about how when we talk about reparations, we got to include Native Americans, hell, they owe many of these natives,
Exactly.
they owe us.
Exactly.
You did? So
Exactly.
what state are you in, dear?
Oklahoma. Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, yeah. Oklahoma's real funny style with a lot of stuff up there. They finessed a lot of brothers out of their citizenship and land and a lot of stuff out there. But anyways,
They
here
did.
are you coming? Are you coming Saturday to DC?
No, not yet. And actually, we will actually be living in DC in 2 years. Actually, my son's going to be attending Howard.
Oh, cool,
So,
beautiful.
yeah. So I got a high schooler. So, can't travel right now.
I feel that. There you go. All right, beloved. Thank you so much, dear.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, indeed. Is that Aunt Philanda down there? What's up, Aunt Philanda? Let's get Aunt Fofo in here. Let's get Aunt Fofo in here from the D. What's up, Aunt Philanda?
Nephew.
Hey, beloved, how are you, dear?
I'm so happy to talk to you.
Yes, ma'am. You gonna be out here
Oh,
Saturday?
you know I'm gonna be out there. I'm volunteering. I'm doing everything. I'm been talking to everybody.
Oh, good. What day are you getting here tomorrow or Saturday?
I'll be there tomorrow. Well, today, technically. Tonight,
Yeah.
like 7:30. I mean, well, I didn't mean to put
Okay.
my math out there, but
No, you good. You good. You good.
but yeah.
Who you coming with? Who's coming with
I'm
you?
coming
Driving? Are
by
you flying by yourself?
myself. I'm coming by myself.
Oh, okay.
I
Cool.
contacted Jay, Linus Jade and everything, they called me and let me know that I was going to be on the volunteer list, but I just been waiting for the final and I just want to say this real quick. I really 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 enjoyed how uh the staff has really been keeping in touch with people. I mean, I know this is a big event, but I mean they just been so thorough with answering questions and just really 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 making everybody that's going to volunteer feel welcomed and valued and just I'm just so excited.
Yes, indeed, man. And I can't wait to see you here.
Oh
And shout out to the crew. Shout out to Jade. Shout out to Connie Collins. Shout out to my brother Ola. My cousin Jerry is coming through. He'll be here tomorrow, really holding everything down. So we got a tight crew. Shout out to the company. It's a company called City Permits that's out here. They got an office out here in DC. They helped us with all of the permits. If you guys ever need a permit, check out City Permits. That's a company. The brother Jesse runs that. Real good folks, man. They handled a lot of stuff for us. The parking permits, the park permits, um, everything we needed, so we didn't have to deal with the headaches of calling around to the city. City permits, that's the name of it. And so many other folks, man, that's been helping out. Sister Diane helping us with the press kits. You dig? Um, just so many wonderful people, man. When we come together on code like this, man, we're just unstoppable. Ain't nothing we cannot do, man. When we get on code and start getting stuff popping, you dig? So yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful event um, this Saturday. And again, we got a black-owned security firm. These brothers are real thorough. We don't expect nothing, but you never know. You always gotta make sure you got a thorough crew there to keep eyes and ears out all over the place, because there might be some suspected white supremacists coming up there, feeling a certain way. We're keeping our eyes open for a potential counter protest. Some people who don't want us to get reparations, which we'll see what's going on with that. But that's why we need everybody's face in the place. We need everybody to show up Saturday. This is going to be history, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get Math Gam here. Math Gam. What's up, Math Gam?
Mr. Nasheed, thank you for accepting my request.
Yes.
I'll try not to take up too much time, keep my flight on schedule, so to speak.
Yep.
This question pertains to the tweet you put out about Howard Stern and Sarah Silverman donating to Black organizations.
Right.
And I know you're making a larger point about Kyrie Irving and how it's mostly Black public figures who have to make these monetary restitutions when they speak out of line.
Right.
That being said, though, in your opinion, do you think if not just the two people you tweeted about, say even like, I don't know, like Dog the Bounty Hunter or Hulk Hogan or someone like that, were to have made donations to Black organizations, in your opinion, do you think that is an acceptable act of contrition?
Oh yeah, that would have smoothed a lot of stuff over. That would have showed that, hey, there's remorse. That would have shown there's remorse to what they said, and hey, my bad. Let me do this. Let me give you an example. I give you a great example. A person that has made real restitution is, as far as I'm concerned, the rapper Eminem. With the rapper Eminem, there was some stuff that was uncovered where he was kind of using some racial raps when he was a kid, when he was younger, and somebody exposed the tapes. And Eminem has done a lot for other people in the Black community, a lot of other Black rappers, a lot of other Black entertainers. He put 50 Cent on. I mean, he's done a lot for a lot of Black entertainers, put them on, helped their careers, put on a lot of Black DJs, has the Shade 45 radio station on Sirius, and he's employed a lot of Black folks. So stuff like that, you make amends like that. Now we can say, okay, yeah, you are sincere with your apology. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. You
Of
showed
course.
So I can respect that to a certain degree. But
No, of course.
but
I hope the ADL, if they're serious about not accepting Irving's statement, that they at least give his money back.
yeah, I heard that they didn't take his money. They didn't want it or something. I don't know what. Yeah, I heard they said, well, yeah, we don't want his money because he don't seem like he's sorry, which sounds like he needs to give us more money. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's real weird what's going on now, but it's like they're just trying to make an example out of him, and by proxy, they're trying to make an example out of Black society. This is about putting us in our place. That's all this is about.
No,
But
I completely agree. Agree.
Thank you so much.
You have a very safe.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, this whole thing, man. This is all about putting us as Black people in our place. Kyrie is a proxy for us. You see, when they start talking about put in your place, dude, that's Jim Crow talk. That's crazy as hell. And we don't have to accept that nonsense. We got to call that stuff out. All right, let's get Walt in here. Walt's been sitting up here. And what's up, Walt? What's happening with it, Walt? Walt, where you at, man?
Right
All
here,
right.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
There you go. What's on your mind, bro?
Yeah, I got a very important question because I didn't hear anybody cover this. I want to know, do you guys have a mechanism in place to make sure that the reparations isn't going to be intercepted by, like, taxes owed or student loans or child support? Because whenever tax time comes for me, child support hits me up, and whatever student loans. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody's staying sharp on this. I don't know. Did you have that kind of plan in place?
Yeah, so as far as the logistics, all of that, we'll get to that bridge when we get to that bridge. Right now, we're just trying to get to the payment stage.
Yeah.
The taxation of the payments and all of that, we can get to that when we get to it. Yeah, I don't like to leapfrog over certain things before we get the main thing knocked out. You dig? But anyway, all right, let me get should I get well, let me get this sister here. I get this one sister here, then we'll go ahead and wrap it. Well, let me get this brother here. Yeah, I don't know what your name is. How do I pronounce your name? Ansp? Apsy? What's your name, bro? Apsy, you want to turn your microphone on, bro? Okay, I hate when people get in the queue and don't know how to turn their microphones on.
Yo,
What's up, Apsy?
yo,
There you go. What's up, man?
yo, it's Ampse. Yo, how's it going, man? I just wanted to give you a shout out, man. I'm Haitian. I'm down with everything that you're doing, man. And I appreciate the movie that you put out regarding your country. And
Yes.
a lot of Haitian people are rocking with you, man. Don't think that all of us are feathers or whatever. But I
Oh
just
no.
I just wanted you to understand that. That's all.
Oh yeah, I still rock with Haitians heavy, man. Got a lot of love for Haitians. Cool as hell with Haitians. Haitians still rock with me. But some of the ones who come over with the tether mentality, we got to get on them and check them. But yeah, I got a lot of love for the Haitians. Um, anyway, let me get up out of here, guys. It's been real. We had a good, constructive conversation. Don't forget, everybody, if you can go to rallyforreparations.com and see in the Jumbotron, everybody throw down a little donation to help make the event pop off, to help create history. That would be great, ladies and gentlemen, because this is 100% grassroots. This is not a Roland Martin deal. We don't have any um, political party assisting us at all. This is nonpartisan. This is us. This is all us, all grassroots, putting this monumental event together. There's nothing been done like this that's been this grassroots like this. It's not been done in a long time. This is history. So we need all hands on deck. We need the family to go to rallyforreparations.com and put whatever on your spirit, put whatever the ancestors tell you to put on there. Put it, whatever the ancestors tell you to put on there, put it on there. And we're going to make it happen for you, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, guys, it's been real. Papi Akuche and Lola Vuve to the family.